All right, we're gonna end with something nice before we go out and stop Asian hate.
It's no more murders.
New Mexico, okay? This girl is, I believe she's in her 20s. One day she wakes up and just finds out her vision's going.
Oh, whoa, that's scary, dude.
That's going blind. You know when like something or whatever detaches like slowly?
Yeah.
Your retina?
So she's losing her vision, and then a year later, after that first initial like feeling, she's now legally blind.
Oh,
Rip.
So as a blind person, she ends up going to college for psychology.
Oh.
Meets a really nice guy who like kind of takes care of her, like suggests a bunch of like helpful things, like he helps her start a GoFundMe to like get this treatment for her eyes and stuff.
Why am I scared right now?
And then
yeah, me too.
and then he even finds a surgeon who can do the procedure that's really needed
Getting
for
more
her
scared.
to get her vision back. So they end up falling in love and stuff. She's still blind, by the way. And then
Still blind.
Wait, did she become blind or she?
yeah,
She's
she
legally
became
blind.
Legally blind.
But when she met the person,
She was blind, yeah.
okay.
She was blind all the way up, like the whole thing with the dude. She was blind. Falls in love, blind, doesn't know what he looks like. Loves the guy.
She knows what the dick feels like in her hand.
True.
And a pussy, and a mouth.
He's like, you right.
I can't see, but oh.
Hey, man. Hey.
Oh no, this is gonna be one of those like the guy was like her brother or some shit. Oh fuck.
Nah.
Oh shit! What if she gets?
But he would have known. So what the fuck?
He's like nearsighted, so he can't.
What if she gets vision and she goes, "Oh fuck this dude," and then she bounces?
That would also be sad.
That's so
Ryan, is that
sad.
true?
Let's not ruin the story, guys. So what happened? Is her brother?
Oh, please be the brother.
Like, oh, this guy's ugly.
Her stepbrother. That's cool.
So sad. Don't dump the guy.
She she ends up getting her vision 100% back after the
Wow.
procedure.
Oh,
That's crazy.
shit.
He helped.
What procedure is this?
20/20 vision. They
Wow.
were just able to reattach the thing that was coming out.
Oh,
Really?
It's not a 100% thing. It's kind of like, you know.
She's probably like, "Oh, this fool's ugly, dude."
She's about to bounce on him.
She sees the dude that she fell for the first time.
I told you guys, love is not blind, unless you are blind.
But she's blind, so.
And here he is.
That's a sick Excel sheet, my dude.
He's actually
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
hot.
That's it. She's attracted to
He was a
nice.
good-looking dude.
Yeah.
He's got great teeth.
and then she was like,
They got married.
Her actual thing was, wow, I can't believe how good-looking this dude
Nice.
is. And he's a great-looking guy. So they get married and everything's happily ever after.
What a good guy.
He was hollering because in his mind he's like, she kind of fun.
Hey, yeah, I mean, that's a good match,
I
right?
see some potential here.
I would have been like, what a creep. Fucking preying on a blind girl.
What?
I'm kind of with Joe on that. I would be.
Have you guys, ever
Have you ever dated a black girl? Have you ever
No,
dated
but
a blind?
I'm sure that would have come up in one of our stories a long time ago.
I remember. So I met a girl. This was like in high school, and we used to do those like AIM chat things, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
You
then,
got a C to use those things.
And then like back in the day, you send each other pictures, right? She was a pretty ABG
Oh.
with the bleached hair,
Nice.
Oh, that's a freaking gem of its time.
right? And then come to find out, she told me she was deaf.
Oh.
Oh, dope.
So I was like,
I mean, not like
Oh, that's why she's typing.
yeah. So I was like, how deaf?
Yeah, dude.
how
Yeah, I
deaf?
was like, how deaf?
Can you hear this?
First time meeting a deaf person.
Pre-deaf?
Can you hear this, hot?
He's yelling at his computer.
Like, you liar! Most deaf, so deaf. Give me what kind of deaf? You know?
So deaf.
Def Jam deaf. Like, what's up?
So deaf.
So I'm like talking to her, and I'm super curious, and like, I'm not judgmental. Like, I'm just like, can we talk on the phone? Because she says she can
Prove it?
she can hear.
Huh?
So she's not fully fucking deaf. Like, she uses a hearing aid. She can read lips. All this stuff,
Fully
right?
fucking deaf.
She was like, nah, like I can't talk on the phone.
That's the medical term.
Sounds like a diagnosis.
But when she speaks to people, she could read lips.
Right.
And then she can say some words, but then she has the deaf voice.
Which is?
Why do you sound like the fucking teacher from Charlie Brown?
No, that's cool. Okay.
No, that's my poor deaf accent, but I don't. You know.
Yeah, we're not gonna dive deep.
That's
You sound like a Vietnamese uncle. No, it's not. It's not the truth.
She Vietnamese.
That's dope. She got the fucking Tom Cruise though, where she could be like, you know, Mission Impossible, where he's like, oh, that guy says you're gonna rob this house.
Oh, MI3?
Yes.
Yeah, when he's about to pour out the ice and shit like that.
Ghost Protocol.
So whatever happened with you?
Okay, so like,
He got the Tom.
the thing is, so I had a mutual friend that knew her, and I was just like, oh shit, because you know the Asian world was small back then, and then so he was telling me, yeah, like she's cool, man, but like in person, you can't communicate. Like you got to know sign language, all this shit. Like it's hard to get like.
Okay.
It's hard. That's why she's online, like chatting with everybody. And then I forgot what ended up happening, but I was like, I couldn't further the relationship either. Like we couldn't meet up. I couldn't talk on the phone or whatever. And then she'd be like, I guess like it was just difficult to like build a bond off of just chatting, but like never like getting to the next stages. You know? So then I don't know. But then I was like, I was cool with it. Like for me, I was like willing to go forward, but maybe she's been denied a lot, or I don't know. But then again, I was like 17.
So you
know,
just
so
fucked
like-
her in balance, huh? Oh, you.
No, I didn't even meet her in person.
Naughty boy. Naughty boy.
Meet her in person. Just AOL. He's like, God damn it. I got made fun of once for dating a girl that had a cleft palate.
Really?
Oh, that's fucked
You know what
up.
that is?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
fucked up.
I was in high school.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
It's because of the deficiency in iron or some shit, right?
She was just born that way,
They were
yeah.
born with it. It
But
doesn't
then
like
like,
close.
but then like people were like, does it feel weird when you kiss her?
High schoolers are the worst, man.
Yeah.
Don't do
But
that
she
to
was
people.
it was and is like gorgeous. Like she's fucking and she.
I thought you were gonna say she got a really good head game. So what the fuck?
Oh my god.
She got really good head game, but for some reason the top left of my dick never gets.
Okay, here.
Okay.
We just lost our entire cleft palate audience.
Is that what you? No?
That's what he was gonna say.
Should we Patreon on this one?
That's what Joe was gonna say.
Dude, when we make fun of people, it's because we normalize it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking hide from that shit.
Yeah.
She ended up getting it fixed, and like you can't even tell.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, the surgeries to get those things fixed
she
are
was like
crazy.
a knockout babe though. Still is.
To me,
What's her
like
at?
the things that people are like, oh man, that's so. I'm like,
That's the
I'm like, what are you talking about? The things that people get, I don't know, like it's like, I don't know, man. It's just character. That's all it is.
We all got fucked up shit about us in different ways.
Exactly. That's why I'm like,
I'm deformed, bro.
that's why I think it's funny because it's like I have fucking flaws too. So then it's okay to just make fun of everything.
Sorry.
What were you
Showing her to him. I was showing her he's all perving out. Nasty boy. I wasn't being married, dog.
Yeah, you married.
She looks like a nice lady.
Yeah.
He was like a sweetheart.
But then again,
Making it too real, guys. Making it too
that
real.
is high school shit. Also, in high school, I became friends with a deaf B girl.
A deaf
B girl.
E girl, yeah, she's a dancer.
How she dance to the music?
Yeah, was she off beat?
Right?
Well, because for deaf people, like if you're playing massive bass, they just
They could feel it.
yeah. So she really enjoyed breaking because they would always like play the biggest like boom ba boom
Yeah.
ba, and it was really easy for her to like. You would never know like if she's dancing that she's not off beat whatsoever.
You know how there's like love stories and shit where it's like, oh, if a deaf person loves me, I know they really love me for who I am and not how I look, right? Yeah. I'd be.
That's blind.
I mean, yeah, blind. I'm thinking, not deaf. Yeah.
I was like, someone was lying to you along the way, bro.
So if they were blind, I was fucking talking about deaf talk. So if they're blind, right? And then I'd be like, but do they even think I'm hot? You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck, am I even a hot person?
Right.
See?
Yeah. Tell me I'm pretty. That's what I need.
That's what I mean. So I'm like,
Tell me I'm
would
pretty.
you rather have someone who is blind and they love you for your personality, or someone who's a shallow ass deaf person and
Shallow ass deaf person.
they love you for your looks?
I don't want that shit because there's times.
Or would you rather have a shallow ass, like blind person that only likes you for your voice?
Oh.
The sound of your voice.
I need someone that likes me for me, because what if one day I'm turned into a fucking burn victim or something, you know?
Oh, so you rather be with the blind person versus the deaf person who's shallow. shallow visual deaf person.
Yeah. You know, I say all of the above. How about that, dude? I'm open to anything.
Because you could end up looking like Deadpool one day.
Yeah.
And you want someone to love you for who you are.
That's very
But
true.
they might not like your smell because you be smelling like charcoal and shit.
And look how much personality Deadpool has to still be likable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't shut the fuck up, dude.
You need a Ryan Reynolds level personality.
Yeah, dude. Can you live up to Ryan Reynolds?
No, but I like the idea of somebody liking me for different facets because I'm sure in some days I'll need to make up for a lack of one with the other.
True.
So it's like, you know.
Because if you're only a good personality, what if you're like having a bad day?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens, dude.
See?
Unlovable.
Make up for something.
See, Anthony?
I know it's like usually I'm a good vibe, but my fucking uncle died today. Like, oh, I don't know. Like,
So yeah, you
dude,
can't love that person for that day.
Nah, because they're gonna be a bad.
he's a dick today.
There's definitely had to have been times when you were with like an ex back in the day or whatever, and she was pissing you off, and then but you looked at her and were like, oh, she's fucking hot.
Yeah,
See, Anthony?